How's it going, everyone? As always, God bless you and thank you for being here. I'm Gage and this is Candy Coral Aquatics. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing and hitting that notification bell. This is where I talk about all things reefing, but more importantly, where I share the information I've gathered on my tank with you guys to help you become better hobbyists at the hobby we call reefing. Today, I wanted to show you guys the size of the bristleworm that came out of my rock work. Have you guys ever seen a bristleworm this big before? I'm just pulling your guys' leg. This is not a bristleworm at all. This is actually my tiger sea cucumber. But if you thought it was a bristleworm and I got you, let me know in the comments down below. So I figured I would show you guys today my tiger sea cucumber. He's been in here for several months, but I don't think I've ever really done a video on him because he's nocturnal. Now, I don't know if that's indicative of all cucumbers or if it's just mine in particular, but when the lights are on, you'll probably never see this guy. He only comes out when the lights are off, and then he gets to work doing what he does best, which is cleaning things up. So here's his mouth. I'll try to focus in so you guys can see it. You can actually see all these little suction cups and tentacles and whatever you want to call them coming out of his mouth right there. So it's pretty cool. So that's his mouth, and then here's the rest of him. He's fairly large, and you know, sometimes cucumbers get a bad rap. People think that, you know, they're poisonous or they're gonna nuke your tank or just cause a system crash, and that's not entirely the case. So he's been in here, like I said, for several months, and I've never had any problems. So here is the key to cucumbers. They're very peaceful and they're very soft and fleshy. Like if you look, you can actually see he's got a bunch of what look like spikes all over him that are protruding from the body. But if you were to touch them, they're not hard at all. They're not like an urchin. Okay, they're very soft. He's a very fleshy, delicate animal. As long as you don't have anything in the tank that's going to pick on him or try to eat him or bite him, they are a great addition to any reef tank. They really are. They do an amazing job at cleaning the sand bed. So what this guy will actually do is he will eat sand, and then as he poos it out, you can actually see it. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it'll actually pellet up. There's a little bit of it right there. But it'll come out like a sand pellet. And what happens is when he eats it and digests it, he's completely cleaning it. And then when he excretes it, it's clean sand. I mean, nice pearly white sand. And then over time, the pellet kind of dissolves and it goes back into granulated sand. So they do a really good job at cleaning your sand bed. The other thing they do a really good job at is cleaning up any uneaten food or anything that's dead in the tank. They're great scavengers. Now, where does the negativity come in? Have these caused tank crashes in the past? Yes, they have. But here's the thing. It's only if they die to a stressful environment. So like I said, if something's picking on them or they get chopped up in a power head, yeah, you're going to have some problems. But if you have a peaceful ecosystem where you don't have fish that are going to be picking on him and there's no power heads down low that he can get chopped up in or sumps or anything that he can get sucked up in and get stressed out, he's a great addition to any reef tank. There's lots of different kinds of cucumbers out there. I just decided to go with a tiger cucumber. He's got bright red patterns all over him, so it looks really cool when the lights are on. He's very bright red and white. But like I said, you don't really see him out at all during the day. He mostly comes out at night. At least that's when I've noticed him out. But it's just really cool to see all the different kind of phases of a reef tank. You know, you have certain things that like to move around during the day, then you have certain things that like to move around at night. If you guys have not taken the opportunity to shine a light into your tank after all the lights have been off for a while and just kind of examine what goes on at night in a reef tank, I highly suggest that you do it, because I'm willing to bet you're going to come across something that you didn't know was there before. So that's my tiger sea cucumber, guys. As mentioned, he does a great job at cleaning up. He's very peaceful, and he's a great addition to any reef tank where you don't have hostile tank mates or a stressful environment. Until next time, guys, take care and God bless.